God, when was the last time I was fighting crime? There's cobwebs on here. Hello, my name's Wolverine McStud, and I know what you're thinking.
Why is he so awesome?
But I digress. Thanks for watching this episode of Buying This Car Was a Horrible Mistake. Today, I'll be working on a 2000 Plymouth Voyager. I'm gonna replace the brake pads, and I'm gonna pull out the brake discs or rotors, so you can see how to replace them. Let's get started. First, I'm gonna set the brake. Then I'm gonna pop the hood. Hood open! Just kidding, we don't need the hood open. Crack all 5 lugs. Then jack up the car. And put it on jack stands. Both sides of the vehicle. By the way, I'm lifting the front. Then I'm gonna remove the tires. On both sides. Alright, so now that I got the tires off, you can see this. Here's the brake disc. This is the caliper. If you look right here, this is a clip on the back of the pad. The pad's right here. If you look at this clip right down here, you'll notice it's folded over and it's actually touching the brake disc. And what that does is create a squealing sound to let you know you need to change out the brake pads, and that's why I'm changing them out today. To remove this caliper, there's only 2 bolts holding it on, and if you look at here, here's one. It's got like this little rubber surrounding around it, but here's one, and the other one's on the bottom. Here's another one. And a 10mm will pull that right out. There's one. See, they're long. And then, oops, camera fail. We'll remove the top one as well. And I'll pull that out. As you can see, here's the 2 bolts. Alright, let's show this from a different angle. Basically, I'm going to keep pressure pulling this way, like right here, and then I'm going to pull out on the disc brake as well, or the brake disc, until it loosens. Basically, the hydraulic fluid's going back through the caliper right now while we're doing that. And then that comes off like that. So here's the caliper. I just rest it up here on the top, kind of balanced, and this disc comes right off like that. See that? So that's how you change the disc. If you have a new disc, you can put it on now. So with the caliper set up like this, I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver to remove this clip here. This slides out like that. See that? This one pulls right out like that. Alright, so here's the caliper. This part here, this round circle here, that is run by the hydraulic system that's run by the brakes. That's what actually pushes the pads together on the disc. So what I need to do is get that to go back because the new pads are going to be too thick. So the way I press this back is using a C-clamp, but unfortunately my C-clamp is missing the foot, so I'm going to put this brake pad back in and use it as protection. And if you look at it, this is what I'm talking about. See, the foot's missing. Just got the ball, but this goes on the back of the caliper, and this goes in the front, and you just squish it till it's all the way in. Alright, now I remove the C-clamp, pull this off. Here's the new set that I got, and if we open this up and look at it, I got these for really cheap on eBay for about, I don't know, 18 bucks. They're ceramic. Now the new pads get a little grease bath. Here's the stuff I bought at the store, and you just put it on your brake pads. On the back, as much as you can get because the caliper is going to be touching all those parts. Now I got the caliper, we're going to put this right in, the new pad. The new pad here, on this side, if I can get it the right way. Alright. Now, if you notice this here, you'll see these slide back and forth. Sometimes the rubber grommet falls off the metal piece in the middle, and you just got to push it back on. But we want to make sure these are open all the way so that it'll fit. Now, this here, with the disc already put on, we're going to place this on the disc, or we're going to try to. Alright. And this should slide forward and go right into place. Yep. Make sure those things with the rubber grommets are closed all the way. Or open, whichever way it is, I don't know. Alright, and then slide forward and in. So now I have it on. If you look at it, what you'll notice is right here, these need to be passing each other like this. See, because when I pull it off, it comes out like that. You want it in there like that. So now we got her in place. I should be able to put this in, have it thread, and it's not, so it's off a little bit. See if I can do this with one hand on the camera and one not. Alright. There it goes. Alright, one on that side. Now we're going to do the other side. It should be one right down here. Sorry for the camera movement. Ah, man. Anyways, I need two hands to put the other one in. Now I'm going to put the tires back on. Or I'm not. Now drop the vehicle. Ooh. All right, so before we take her for a spin, we'll turn her on. And we're gonna come down here and pump the brakes. See, I didn't even get any action that time, not that time. There we go. Now the brakes are working. Let's see what happens now. There you go. And we're good. All right. I don't hear any squeaking. And I come to a stop. Oh, that's great. So let me see, I fixed the brake pads. I also showed you how to change out the rotors or brake discs if you have to. And it was another success. This is Wolverine signing out. Thanks for watching this episode of Our President is a Dick.